Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Another pot review. Refining Fire Chiles. www.superhotchiles.com. I'll have that link in the description. All right, man. What we got here? Kind of not much info on this thing. This is a brown Bhutlah SLP. Let's go right in this. I'm going to tell you a little bit of information that I know about it. First off, I'm actually going right into Smoking James video because I actually watched the video the other day, so check that out. And he actually has it in his description, which he most likely got it from Jim Duffy, I'd imagine. But I don't have time for all that. I just jumped down and do the video. So this is what we got. He wrote here, brown Bhutlah SLP from Refining Fire Chiles. Selamos La Palma exclusive. Obviously, that's what the SLP means. Cross between Bhutlah and Trinidad Douglas. Vigorous plants produce very large, extremely hot pods. Capsicum chinets. It's most likely in, it could be in Refining Fire Chiles site. You can go ahead and check that out. But I didn't really see it there. That looked like it's something that's from his site. But a little bit about info. Bhutlah and the Douglas. The Bhutlah is a ghost pepper, the famous ghost pepper. The real name of it is Bhutlah. The seven pot Douglas, or sometimes they still call it the 7-pot brown, although I believe there is different ones. It's just, I believe it's a red variation of a 7-pot that they got brown. But usually brown is a very hot pod. And I personally think that the brown pods are usually just, they have like a smoky taste, just like a, sometimes not so good a taste too. Where the reds taste a little better, and then their yellows taste better, and then sometimes whites if they have that, or yellow, or like pinks and things like that. But so this is cross between a Bhutlah and Douglas. I actually started growing the Bhutlah at first. That's my first super hot I actually grew. I never really ate much of it. I just gave it to the family, and my wife grew it, and she cooked with it and ate with it. And then I got into the scorpions, and so be it. But anyway. Last year I grew the 7-pot Douglas, and it was a very productive pod, very hot pod, one of the hottest I've eaten. But so yeah, it gave me a lot of pods last year. It was still starting to go out this year. A couple of them probably dying, but some of them are just coming back. They're pretty tough plants. So if you really want a hot pod and a good producer, the 7-pot Douglas would be for you. But a lot of people like the 7-pot Douglas taste, which I think it's all right. And some people like the Bhutlah taste. I hate it. But anyway, enough running my mouth. But this thing is such a really cool pod as you start to look at it, and it's just so wavy, man. I don't know if you can see that texture. Look at that bad boy. That is so cool, man. This is one of the coolest pods I've actually ever seen. This is very wavy and cool. Look at that junk, man. Cool. All right, enough running my mouth. Let's just eat this guy. We'll look into it. I'll eat it. Burn my mouth big time. Get my cramps. Ooh. Yeah, it has more of a Douglas smell to it. I get a little boot smell too. It's you can see the oil mixed in there. It's definitely got some oil. Placenta not super thick, but it is kind of soft like a Bhutlah. Smells more to me like a Douglas with a little bit of boot. Let's try it. Oh man, I'll be honest with you. I hate Bhutlah. They're my least favorite of super hots, and the Douglas not my favorite tasting either. So, ugh. All right, let's do this. Oh, definitely got more of the Douglas taste. My tongue is on fire. I taste, again, the Bhutlah SLP, the ghost pepper. I do taste it some. I thought it was going to be the worst tasting pepper. Maybe because I was kind of worried about the taste. But it feels like I just licked a frying pan. Saliva glands are kicking in. It's starting to move to the throat. Wearing my pink shirt again for breast cancer awareness. Yeah, I'm still tasting, and the aftertaste has got the douglas flavor. But it was definitely kind of more thin wall, like a Bhutlah SLP. It's probably where it got that wavy. I'll be honest with you, if you can get this pod to look like all the other pods, that would be wicked cool, man. I would really highly recommend it, because you got a hot pepper and a cool looking pod. And something that you can actually cook with, you know. That you would cook with for heat. But the taste is, James, I think I already pulled out of his. I think he gave it a 2 out of 8. If I remember, I'm going to put his direct video in the description. There's that burn in the throat. Here it comes. I can feel it coming down my chest. Oh, there's that. Oh, that aftertaste. Woo. The heat is right off the bat. It goes right after the tongue and burns it. And then it already went away on my tongue. I mean, it's a little bit, but it's already gone, that strong heat. It's lingered in my throat now. So far, it's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. It's in my chest now. I'd say definitely 1,000,000 in Scottsville. It's definitely super hot, but I just ate the Reaper the other night, and this thing has nothing on the Reaper, I'll be honest with you. Or the chocolate moringa, or the douglas by itself. Yeah, it's just going down now. It's already peaked and starting to come down. So that's the first time I cough. Usually I cough when I first eat it, and with the seeds. My forehead's burning because I just touched my forehead because I got some oil on it. Well, I'm kind of used to that by now. But that's all I got, guys. If you're looking for a pod that potentially could look cool and be productive, and something that's hot, and you do like that boot taste, and also especially the douglas taste, that's a pod for you. I appreciate it. Trying to find your seeds on Finding Fire Chili, superhots.com. Sorry, did I say it right? Yeah, superhotchilies.com. Mr. Jim Duffy, later. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you haven't.